the things that you have else in your life, don't leave those behind, because then you feel me, that could really, it could mess you up, because yeah, everything was going good for me, but I was losing money, almost lost my girlfriend. I was, things weren't that good. But if you keep working, then things will look up, So you just gotta keep working.
Yeah, definitely. And exactly what you said is you got to find a balance between things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um it's a lot of people can get completely consumed in their work, and that's either a good or a bad thing. You know what I mean? What do you put first? Do you put your happiness and your other people's happiness and the people around you first, or are you gonna put, you know what I mean, your personal success?
Yeah.
But I know me personally, um, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for that. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna play it. All right, I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes you gotta be selfish in order to be selfless. Meaning, sometimes you gotta focus on yourself and yourself only, and give yourself that time to just get what you need done. So then you can get into a position in which where you have more free time. For example, if I put 12 hours into my craft every single day for 3, 4 years, and all the people around me, you know what I mean? I'm kind of neglecting them, not as fully neglecting them per se, but as in focusing on myself and what I got going on and keeping that as my number one priority. Then boom, in 3, 4 years down the line, when I'm a millionaire or whatever, that's when I can go back and I can go back and help you and assist you in what you got to do. But right now I got to focus on myself. So where would you say you find that even balance between your relationships and your friendships versus your work?
Well, it's a matter of like, I want to be something in life. I need to take control, because my life ain't start for real because of my sickle cell. I knew that I was gonna have this procedure. It took years, but eventually it happened, and I knew it was going to happen. And I knew that my life didn't really start. I wasn't able to do anything because sickle cell was holding me back. So I came to college, spent most of my time partying, getting high, stupid things, whatever. I mean, I still do it, but uh, stupid things. But like, at some point you got to realize that this is life, and your parents will always be there for you, but you
They're
don't
not.
you don't want someone, you don't want to always depend on someone,
Yeah.
because that could be really bad for you. That's really bad for you. You don't want to be a dependent person.
Hmm.
You want to be an independent person and try to hold your own, take care of yourself, do what you got to do by your own, by yourself. And it's okay to ask for help, but first try to see if you could do it by yourself. So, you got to be independent. You got to figure out how to live life by your own means, by your own rules, and figure out how to make it in this world. And some you will lose friends and you will lose people along the way, and it could be sad at moments, but that's not something that you should always dwell on, because you want to look ahead. You don't want to stay in the past. You want to look ahead. You want to look at things forward. The things that you can accomplish forward.
Yep.
And sorry, and what's it called? I I try to do like everything I try to do that could be successful. I try to incorporate my friends. Like, I have a lot of things like my Discord. A couple of my friends are helping me with it, and I never leave my friends behind. But this goes for everyone. Like, you, as like what he said, you have to be selfish sometimes, because you can't always go thinking of somebody else. Think about yourself first, like your health, your financial wealth, your well being, your peace of mind. Like,
Because
that's
nobody
something
else will.
nobody else would think that. Maybe your parents will, God will, but besides those two people, no one else will really care about your
You're
well
on your
being,
own.
but besides yourself. And you always have to take care of yourself and watch yourself, because like, you know best. You know best. You should always trust yourself, love yourself, because nobody in this world could tell you wrong. If you have your mind set on something, nobody else could tell you different. Nobody. I've had I've had so many people try to hate on me because all I'm doing is it's gambling. Okay. If I'm winning though, Can you say something? I'm turning $20 to 500.
Getting
Can you
paid.
say something?
Getting
Can
paid.
you really say something though to me? I'm saying, you feel me? So like, if you got your mindset on something, it don't matter what anybody else says. Block out the noise. Just keep going. Just keep doing you. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't depend on nobody else. Depend on yourself. If you want help, ask for help from a person that you really trust, that you really know, that you really can depend on. But besides that, do your own thing. You feel me? And it's always good to incorporate your friends and help your friends, but make sure that you're in a good place yourself before you start thinking of helping anyone else, because you
Yep.
come first. You
Yep.
always come first.
Yep. And you can't help other people if your mind's not right. You have to go, you know what I mean, get your shit together before you can, you know what I mean, go and help other people. Because if you're not right, you can't get other people right, because you're gonna be leading them down the wrong direction. You're
Yeah.
gonna be leading them down the direction that you're in, that you don't like right now. So definitely focus on yourself. We're at an age where, you know what I mean, 18, 20, 20, you know what I mean? When you get around those ages, then you're at that point in your life where you have to learn to be dependent financially, emotionally, you know what I mean, away from your
Yeah.
parents. Because now it's time to flip the switch. It's time for us to take care of our parents now. Our parents are reaching 50s, 40s to their 60s, you know what I mean? It's time for us to start taking care of them, start taking initiative, start demanding control of our life, be able to put yourself into a position where you can help others. So,
Yep.
you know what I mean? If you're not in that position to help others, then you need to focus on yourself.
Absolutely.
All right. So, you know what I mean? The Discord's been doing very well. Over 130 members. You're sending pics every single day. I'm in there too. I'm not gonna lie. Like you said, there's days where not everything goes the way you want it to go. Like 2 weeks ago, I lost $155 on 3 different picks because Devin Booker didn't want to make one more
One
turnover.
more turnover.
All
I
right,
ain't
now
gonna lie.
I didn't lose 155. Like, I still was up that day in profit, but still, like, I lost the opportunity to get that 155. And you know what I mean? I was mad because it was like 10 other picks that hit, and it was just Devin Booker couldn't get one more turnover, and I was like, ah. But at the end of the day, bro, like, it's just about being consistent, and you know what I mean? Learning
Yeah.
from that mistake. Okay, now I shouldn't put 3 different picks on, you know what I mean, one player, because if that one player don't cash and those 3 picks are bad.
Exactly.
So
If
it's just about, you know what I mean? I've learned from that.
you want to do something, you got to do it smart.
Yeah, you do. All right. So I want to talk about future, you know what I mean? Hiring people, expanding the business.